thank you for joining me for another video. And if this is your first time, a special welcome to you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new videos and content. So my name's Jenny, and my channel is devoted to my healing process. My sister passed away about 4 months ago now, and I am just moving through life in this first year and chronicling that journey, talking about my sister, showing how I heal and my self-care. One of the self-care items I use is makeup, so let's get into it. So I am just putting on moisturizing toner. I already started, but I'm going to finish putting that on my face. And then I'm going to put a light face of makeup on. I usually will do concealer, eyeshadow, eyeliner, magnetic lashes, which is my fave. I get them from Amazon in bulk. And sometimes I'll do a lip. So we'll see what I'm feeling today. I think I want to go with a blue eye. I have a blue and pink dress on, and I think I want to tap into that blue, into a blue eye. So first I'll start with my Bombshell Beauty. It's from Paris Hilton. And there's some cool blue tints on here and some shimmery tones too that I really like. So I'm going to start out with the shimmer. Shimmer Ivory right below the brow line, and then up into this front part of the lid, all throughout this and here. So here and here. I'm making the start of a P. So up and then over. We just don't do that loop around. You may hear it in my voice, but I am a little under the weather. So just going to keep healing. If you haven't checked it out, I did a unique video where I showed my process of getting a healing, calming bubble bath together for myself. You know, my son started off sick first, and then it carried on to me, and I took him to the doctor actually last week. And one of the things his doctor recommended was, you know, that the cold medicines don't really work for kiddos a lot of times. And she recommended, you know, before bed, him getting a nice bath to help with his congestion and coughing. And I thought to myself, you know, that sounds pretty good for me. So I did that. I did a self-care Sunday, and I wanted to do it Saturday evening, but I was just wiped out. My wife and I are doing a vegan challenge, 30-day challenge, and I believe today marks day 14 or 15. I have to check my calendar, but yeah, we're moving right along. I think it might be day 14, and it's super exciting to have made it this far because I've tried to go vegan before with my spouse and it just didn't work out for us. And I'm going to put some glitter right here on the lid. Yeah, I like that. So there's a little glitter. I'm going to tap this on here. And I have a little fan that I purchased to blow dry my magnetic liner, but I'm going to just use it to get some of this excess shadow off. So if you haven't already, check it out. I have a couple shorts and one, it's only a 4-minute video, but it just kind of chronicles what I do for self-care when it comes to bath. So I bought some new candles, some new soy candles from Amazon. One of my dear friends after my sister passed, her name's Amber, so shout out to you, Amber. She sent me a care package, and it was one of the sweetest gifts I have ever received. She sent me a little bar of soap, a floating candle. She sent me a book, and it chronicles the journey of a doctor who actually, I believe, drowned and was pinned down under her kayak and drowned. And she said she died and went to heaven, talked to angels, and came back. So her book is about her experiences, that being one major one that changed her life, and coming back, and what she believes her purpose is, why she was allowed to go to heaven and then come back. And my friend said she found a lot of comfort in this, and so I'm going to check it out too. So thankful. I read some of that, had me a nice little glass of wine, hydrated myself with some water as well, and just took me a nice little bubble bath. Had a little bath bomb in there. It smelled so great between my soy candles, my heart shaped with some herbs in it, bath bomb, my bubble bath as well as those soy candles that were going. So I'm just taking a darker blue, just hitting those edges to bring out some deeper blue, get some shading going on. You know, layer on those colors and build out that depth. And I just want to blend out a little bit right now. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just blend out. So what have y'all been up to? Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm still thinking about what we're doing because we hit 100 followers last week, and then it just upticked super quick. Now I believe I'm at 120, and I gained, I think, 27 followers over the last week to 10 days, which is bananas because my channel was growing at double to triple the rate that it was in my first few months. I don't do this for the views. I don't do this for really anything besides to reach people. That's my whole purpose. You know, this is a small channel. I'm not monetized. I just really do this because it's bringing me comfort and joy and peace. And it's bringing me healing, and it's also allowing me to help others. Thank you so much for those who've given me kind words and let me know that I'm helping you, because that's the whole goal of this channel, to uplift my sister's memory, talk about my healing and growth, and be able to reach others, because I think that that is a great gift to my sister that will keep on giving, the gift of helping others. I think that she would really be proud to know that I'm doing this. So in any event, I'm going to go ahead and put on some magnetic liner. And you want to go ahead and start at the edge. I start at the inner corner of my eye. You want to try to get this as straight as possible. And you can always grab a little more product and go back in. I do 2 layers just to really make sure that I have a good foundation of magnetic eyeliner for the lash to stick to for long-lasting wear throughout the day. when I'm pressed for time, I'll do one thick line, but I find it works best when I do one layer, dry it, and add another layer of liner, and then after that dries, apply the lash. So one of the last steps we're gonna do is go ahead and work on these eyebrows of mine. So I have had a pretty busy weekend just because between my son being sick, me being sick, and my spouse taking a course that she's had a due date on, it was just a very busy weekend trying to recuperate, care for myself when sick, care for my son. So that bubble bath did wonders. And highly recommend you to take a bubble bath. And just, you don't have to spend a lot of money. Sometimes you see these people out here who have their videos where they're sharing all the latest gadgets and products that they have. They're opening up their drawer and they have tons of stock of every single, for most of us, that's not our reality. Our reality is that not everything is perfect and in its place, and we don't have an unlimited stash like we have a store in our home. A lot of us don't have that. But that doesn't mean that you can't pamper yourself. So I thought I wanted to share a different take on it. I have some things. I have like 5 masks. So I showed my little drawer of my little mask, and it wasn't a drawer full of masks. I also had other things in my drawer, and I had my makeup in there, and I purposefully left my drawer the way it was and wanted to show a real look at busy working mom, busy professional woman on the go. You can still pamper yourself and things don't have to be perfect. You see social media, sometimes we are trying to compare ourselves to others, and I think that that's where we go wrong. I think it's okay to find happiness in what we currently have, and that's a big part of my journey is gratefulness. I'm constantly trying to think of ways that I'm grateful because I don't take for granted what I have. Somebody out there is hoping or wishing that they had too. And it's okay to be grateful for exactly where you are in life. You can want more for yourself, but to be grateful for what you have. I have everything that I could ever need, and I have so many of my wants too. Thank the Lord above. I have these things, and it's not only the things, but I really have the people, the environment. I'm in the location that I want. Not even 2 years ago, I was living in the middle of Kansas, lifelong Kansan, and had fear of doing anything different, but also had dreams after losing my mom of, this is my one chance to live life to the fullest, and I can't wait till retirement. I can't wait for this or that. Sometimes you wait and wait and wait, and then your dreams pass you by, and I didn't want that to happen to me. We made the decision to move from Kansas to California. It wasn't quick. It wasn't easy. There was a lot of ups and downs. The process took about 2 years from when we actually wanted to start the process to when it actually happened. I almost was close to giving up. And here I am in Los Angeles County, living my best life with my family, being by the ocean, which is a dream of mine, which is incredibly healing to me, and has been for years. To be so close, in 15 minutes or less, I can get to the ocean when I used to have to book travel every single time or drive 19 hours or so plus to get somewhere. So I'm blessed. I can't let myself ever forget my journey and what I have to be proud of and not compare myself to others. So I say all that to say, live in your truth, aspire for your dreams, and you have to put in the work, but you also have to remain hopeful and believe and have faith in your dreams. I'm honestly shocked waking up in California some days because it was something I dreamed about for years. And I honestly didn't know that I'd be able to make it a reality. And we have. My spouse and I work together. And my son's happier than ever. He has such a great support system. And this is something that I've shared briefly on my channel before, but it's something that I'm probably going to start making videos of. So just to give you an advance notice in case you know someone who could benefit from listening to my story. My son has high functioning autism, and part of our move and part of our journey, such a big part of it, relates around our son. I just want to share our journey in our path and reach out to other parents with children who have autism and connect with them and join together in community virtually, because it's not easy. And the way the world's set up, it's not set up for autistic people, let alone our autistic children, you know, and we want the best. And we're also trying to become knowledgeable about something a lot of us were not knowledgeable about before. And if we were, it's different when it hits home and it's your child. There's just a lot to be said about that. I am so grateful, so thankful, and I can't wait to share more with you all. Now I'm going to add my second layer of my magnetic lash. So we're going to do a second coat. Second coat here of my lash liner. And then we're going to dry that. I use my handy fan to dry it. Back to what I was saying to the parents of autistic children. I am right there with you on the struggles, the joy, everything. My kiddo's so brilliant. I'm so proud of him. I'm just so glad that we know better how to support him now than we did in the past before he had his diagnosis. We had no idea really what was going on. And comment below if you feel comfortable. If you have someone with autism that you love in your life, comment below. I mean, I feel like we're so uniquely gifted and blessed to be able to have our awesome kiddos and advocate on behalf of our children. I just love it. I love hearing stories of other parents and caregivers and success stories. I shared with someone I work with and some of her trials and tribulations with trying to navigate the school systems. And my spouse, by the way, is a teacher, and so that helps to have that background knowledge. But also, we're from Kansas and not from California, so some of the knowledge helps, some of it doesn't. So in any event, can't wait to share. I'm gonna move this up a little bit. I'm just gonna do some shading in here. just to create some different dimensions and some layers. Then I'm going to be adding my lashes. I'm going to spray my face just to add some extra layer of moisture. I've used that once off camera already too. All right. So now it's time to apply these magnetic lashes. What I like to do is they have a little like tweezers that you can use, but I like to use my own hands to really get the placement that I like and that I want. So you're gonna just line it up kind of as you want to put it down, and don't lay it down heavy until you know it's where you want it. Then you can press, push it up, and adjust it as you need to. And then I'm just going to do the same to the other side. Line up where you want to, but don't press it down until you know you have the placement you want, because it'll stick. And then when you move it off, the lining will come off too. So you kind of have to start over. So I've done it before, it happens. So no big deal if it does. You just start over. I have some water activated liner here. Water activated liner, y'all. Put this down now that I'm done. Okay. I love my leopard, y'all, so doesn't entirely go with what I'm wearing, but that's okay because I love it and I'm not in my business. So I'm going to use just a little bit of white. I'm going to go ahead and get it dry so it doesn't move on me. I want it to be right where I have it. I don't want my placement moving. And I think I might as well just go ahead and take it all the way to the edge. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah. Why not? Looks pretty good. This water activated liner was an Amazon find. My previous shorts and a few videos, I've used the pink and the blue. And I think it just adds a little pop. It adds a little something special. And I enjoy it. So I'm about done. So I want to check in with y'all. I want to check in with my friends, with my people, and see how you're doing in your grief journey, or if you're dealing with loss, or both. How are you doing in your journey? How are you healing? That's really important. I want to make sure that along the way you're remembering to take care of yourself and heal. And I want you to really think about something that you're passionate about, and I want you to commit to yourself to do that thing. I've had so many people in my life really throw themselves into a passion of theirs, and it added so much to their life, so many blessings that would have never came without really following through with whatever they were passionate about. One friend I'll tell you about had a love of Ireland. Family was from Ireland and had never been and wanted to go. She actually ended up writing a book about four male friends in Ireland. Got a pen pal in Ireland who gave her some help on wording and to translate some things that are different in Ireland they are here in America. And that brought her so much joy that one book turned into having multiple books where she was writing about each individual friend's story. So the main book had them all four um, men who grew up as friends from Boys to Men, I believe, and Boys to Men. Love that group. Anyway, I digress. So she wrote a book about each individual friend as well. And so I think that in the end, the one book idea turned into five. Got her books printed and published, and she just was really proud of that. And I was proud of her for going after something she wanted so long. Sometimes we let fear rule us and stop us, and we're actually blocking ourselves from our own greatest blessings. I'm going to add a little bit of black eyeliner. I find that I like the contrast between the black and the white. So, and it's interesting because as I'm adding the black to the white, it's actually creating a nice dark kind of blue on my eye. It's probably hard to see, but get into these eyes, y'all. I am loving them. So I'm going to end with a lip, and I'm just going to add some gloss. I'm using Revlon Black Cherry. It's $4.77. It's something that I've had for a while, and it's one of my favorite reds. It's hard for me to find a red that I like. Sometimes they're much too bright, and I like them to be, if they're bright, kind of hints of that blue in there to tone it down. So I think we have our final look, y'all. This brings me so much joy and happiness, and I hope I brought a smile to your face today. And I just want to thank you for spending your time with me and making that choice to do so. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Please tell me what you want to see in the next video, if there's any colors you want me to try, and if there's any content you want to see. Like any more true crime. Do you like seeing the vegan food? I'm still going to be posting it, but I want to know if you want longer videos. So just let me know. Keep that in the comments. And I just appreciate y'all so much. You're helping me heal. Together we can do this. Hang in there, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.